Let's do some yoga. Baptiste-inspired yoga brought to you by The Harvest Concept. My name is Amber Joy. I'll be leading you in the flow. Mat, block, bolster, whatever makes you comfortable. Get near a wall that you can use a chair. Just invite in all of the things that are gonna make your practice the most comfortable and the most efficient for your body. And don't worry about anything you may or may not know about yoga. Just do what feels good in the shape. Do what feels good in your body. Embrace the mess. Embrace the turbulence. This is a new year. We probably haven't been doing much in the last couple of weeks. There's Omicron going on. There's COVID going on. People are sick, sniffly, flu-y. So just do what you can do. Honor your body. Be good to yourself. Let's do some movement and really bring some gratitude to our ability to move and breathe together. Because that's what this is all about. This can be stripped away from us in a second. So let's take advantage of the things that we can do. Let's do some power yoga together. We're gonna get started in child's pose. Knees nice and wide. And let the arms get long. Lengthen the spine. Start to take some nice long big breaths in and out. Maybe rock your forehead side to side. Just start to wiggle and shift and move to where you can feel comfortable. Nice long deep breaths in through the nose. Long breath out through the mouth. Nice cleansing breath to get started. Start to connect to the floor, to the mat, to the earth. The big toes are touching. Things are spread out nice and wide. Start to ground down. Set an intention for your practice. Start to get into that ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And ground down. Downward facing dog. Start to pull the belly in and up. Open your eyes, set your gaze in between your heels. Center of each heel presses down. Thoracic spine into the chest. Shoulders back. Invite in some movement that feels good so you can settle in. Take another breath in. Tiptoe to your hands. Ragdoll. Just hang over the legs. Still grounding down with the feet. Still tilting the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Ground down. Switch elbows if you haven't. Get nice and even. Maybe sway side to side a little bit on the hips. A little softness behind the knees. Release the hands on an exhale. Rise all the way up. Inhale, nice big stretch. Let the tailbone descend. Bring your pelvis a little towards your belly button. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We're going to start our practice with one Om together. We Om just to bring the room together, bring the breath together. Deep breath into Om. Extended mountain inhale. Forward fold exhale. Halfway lift inhale, flat back. Forward fold exhale. Inhale, rise back up, extended mountain. Forward fold exhale. Halfway lift inhale. Forward fold exhale. Inhale, rise, ground down. Hold and empty. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. And I want you to lower down on your exhale to a hover. Shift your hips forward, upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet. Downward facing dog, exhale. Again, shift the hips, the whole body forward, high plank. Exhale for your chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, hips forward, shoulders back, upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Still keeping the belly button pulled in towards the spine. Heels ground down, hands ground down. Settle in. Inner ankles draw back. Inhale, high on the toes. Look forward, step or hop to the top as you exhale. Inhale, halfway. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. High to low, chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 5 breaths here in down dog. Keeping the feet, the core, the hands integrated. Find your breath. Hugging in. Grounding down. Empty out. Step or hop to the top. Halfway inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Empty out, float to the top. Inhale, half. Fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain, last one. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow through, high to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And as you flow through your vinyasa, as we call it, your chaturanga to your up to down dog, feel free to drop the knees or modify it as you need to. Take a full breath in. Step or jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Thunderbolt. So as if you're sitting in a tiny chair. Shift the weight back into your heels. So booty sinks low, heart lifts up to the sky. Squeezing in. You can even hug a block in between your legs to keep your legs integrated. Take 3 more breaths. Sink a little lower. Maybe even lower. Fill. Fold. Halfway lift. Flow through. Warrior 1, right foot to your right thumb. You can place your hands on your hips to make sure your pelvis is neutral. But ground down again through your feet. Get that 90-degree bend in the front leg. Arms in line with the ears. Chest is still expanded. Heart is still open. 2 more breaths. Then flow through. Gaze up, inhale. Vinyasa. And if you need any extra breath in any shape, take it. Left side. Take that extra breath if you need to. And once you're in the shape, you can still move around and shuffle about. If this side feels different, honor that side. But lift and spread your toes as you ground down. Pull the belly in and up. Fill up. Flow through. Fill. Float. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, thunderbolt. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Flow through. Inhale, right leg through. Inhale, rise. Press into your feet. Flow through. Left side. Flow through. Just moving the rhythm of your breath, honoring your body, whatever it needs. Soften the joints. Inhale. Exhale, jump to the top. Halfway. Forward fold. Thunderbolt. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow through. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior. Flow through. Warrior. Flow through. Maybe bringing a smile to your practice. Ignite that fire with your Ujjayi breath. Build the heat. Fill up. Step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. halfway lift. Vinyasa, everybody. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior. Flow through. Warrior. Flow through. Fill up. Jump to the top. Inhale, halfway. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, thunderbolt. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Jump back. Chaturanga. Up. Down. Warrior. Flow through. Warrior. Flow through. Right foot raises up. Stack the hips. Walk your hands or your feet closer to one another if that feels better, and your shoulders can drop back. Stay or flip your dog. Flipping your dog means sending this top heel over. Big toes 12 o'clock. Reaching that right hand towards the earth. Exhale, side plank. Root the right hand down. Extend the legs or drop the knee. Stack the shoulders. Stack the hips. Maybe lift that top leg. Oh yeah. Flow through. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg, even out. Stack, stay, flip. If you're not sure, do it anyway. Ground down with the hands and feet. Heart is open. Flip it over, side plank. Go right up. Hips raise up. Gaze up. Maybe leg up. Flow through. Crescent lunge. Left leg. Right leg. Thread it through. Option to drop a knee here. Flexed back foot. So you're drawing the back heel towards the back of your mat. Go full breath in. Pull the belly in. Twist to the right. You can hook that left elbow. You can also press into that back foot to extend your lunge. Find some space. Opening up. You can even drop this back for this left hand. Or just keep twisting as you exhale. Keep extending that leg. For 3, 2, press them down if your big toe is down. 1, warrior 2. Just find a nice peaceful transition. Just like all these transitions we're all going through. Staring down that right middle finger, giving it to Omicron. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Dropping it down to your thigh. Bring your left hip back, or you can extend the arms lower onto a block or the mat. Might feel good to reach towards the top of your mat. Notice your neck, notice your jaw. Bring it back towards the spine. Take 2 more breaths. Then flow through, everyone. Vinyasa. Crescent. Lunge away. Knee can drop or not. Sometimes a lot of these poses are about building up to the pose. So if you're not exactly sure, go for the modified version. You can always build up. Fill up. Find the twist. Hug skin to muscle to bone. And take it to a bigger, better place if it's available. Create that space. Transition into 2 without moving that front leg. Keep that bend. Arms in line with the shoulders reaching. Flip and reverse, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Honor this side of your body if it's different. It is different. It's a different side. So do what you need to do on this side. Two more. And find your flow. Full breath in. Step or hop to the top. Halfway. Fold and empty. Back to thunderbolt, chair pose. Twist to the right. Still hooking that left elbow around that right thigh. Send the left hip back. Sink lower. Find space if it's there. Flight if it's there. Maybe gaze up top. Thunderbolt, back up, inhale. Twist the other way, exhale. Sink lower, expand wider. Thunderbolt, forward fold. Yes, Ricky Joe. I don't. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Pull up on your big toes. Let go of the head and the neck. Again, it's not about the shape. Come from your truest self. Ask yourself, self, what do I need? What's going to feel good? And release, palms to toes. Wiggle your feet all the way under, big toes to your wrist crease. Let this be about the back and the shoulders. release and come to a nice Malasana squat. You can even sit on your block here if it feels good to come nice, really modified version, just to open up the hips. Maybe it's been a while since you've worked out. Traditional forward facing crow. Knees go into the upper arms. You're squeezing your elbows and your arms towards one another, fingers nice and wide. Gaze is forward. Big toes come to touch behind you. You can bring your toes to a block, tap them up. And just keep distributing that weight into the front hands and into the L's, the pads of your hands, the L shapes of your hands. Every knuckle down, press down. We're gonna hold it for 3 breaths. You can stay in your squat or 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Jump feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. Eagle. Right under left. To a point where you're able to balance and ground down. Let the breath flow. Elbows in line with your shoulders, pressing into the palms. Unravel, inhale up into the left side, left over right. Maybe the toe even wraps all the way around. Hug in, squeeze in, draw the front ribs together. Shoulders straight back, one more breath. Unravel. Dancer. Swoop up. Grab the right ankle, kick back. And breathe. Drawing the heel towards the ceiling. Again, chest is open, heart is open. Release and switch sides. Drawing the shoulders back. Lifting your heart towards the sky. And release. Roll the shoulders back. Woo! Nice long, wide circles back. Shoulders forward. Neck. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Shake it out. Standing leg raise. Option to set up for half moon beforehand. You can place that block right in front of that big toe. Bring the right leg up. Keep the pelvis neutral. Leg can be bent or extended. But externally rotate it. Bring that right knee back. You can even push it with that right palm. Shoulders back. Just slumping forward. Press into your feet. Ground down even here. Jawbone towards your spine. Pelvis closer to the crown of your head. Bring it back to center. Extend the leg. Pulse up for 3, 2, 1. Pick it back. Airplane. Arms forward. Warrior 3. So kick back with that back heel. reaching with the fingers. Again, jaw towards your spine, crown of the head lifts towards the top of your mat. Transition, half moon, drop the left hand down. Left big toe stays at 12 o'clock. Start to stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Still kicking back with that right foot. Heart starts to open up towards the sky again. Maybe gaze goes up. For 3, 2, 1, expand. And release. Switch sides. Again, honor this side. Set up if you need that block for your half moon. Left leg up. Bent or extended. Peel it open. Ground down. Like the earth. Expand the chest. Expand the mid-back. Bring it back to the center. Extend on your inhale. Take 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Airplane. Or warrior 3. Keep that right big toe at true north. Embrace the wobbles. You can always begin again. For 3, 2, 1, half moon. Intentional movement, people. Moving with intention. Find your foundation. Press down to reach up, lift up, express out. For 3, 2, 1. Woo! Tree pose. Root down. See if you could root down and lift and spread your toes. Find some expression in the pose, in this shape, as you ground down into the earth and grow your tree. Left side. And let your tree look and feel how you need it and want it to look and feel. Draw into your root chakra. That Mula Bandha. Pada Bandha with the feet, Uddiyana Bandha with the core, Hasta Bandha with the hands. With looking up and out, Jalandhara Bandha with the throat. And release. Extended mountain, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Right foot to your right thumb. Come to warrior 1 as you drop that back heel. Transition into warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Hinge from the hips. As you send the hips back. You come into triangle. Option for the block. And that inner or outer ankle. Open up that left hip, draw it back, stack the shoulders. And see if you can't get your heart a little closer to the ceiling. Slowly come up. Wide-legged side-facing forward fold. Option to drop the head, go for handstand or headstand. Might even go for headstand, let's see. Woo, first headstand of 2022. Come back to your feet. Shift the right big toe towards the front of your mat. Step forward with the left, send the hips back. Bring your rib cage to that right thigh for pyramid. The belly still pulls in. Chest is expanded. You can interlace your fingers behind you. Bring it to prayer hands. Opposite elbows. Lengthening the crown of the head towards the top of the mat. Bowing over that leg. Maybe even tucking the chin. Then come to a flat back. Drop the left hand down.
Mommy, it's over.
Come to revolving triangle.
Mom, the next one just started.
And flow through. Triangle, right side, left side. Come up for your warrior one. Again, those building blocks. To warrior two, to straighten, hinge, lower. We don't want to fall forward. We want to bring that heart closer to the sky. That right hip melts back. And that expression at the top of the breath. And then come out of it. Shift your big toes. Come back to your fold. Drop the hands, the head, the brain. Come back to that intention of staying grounded. Grounded in all of this mess. Grounded when we get fired up about COVID and all the things. Slowly come up. Left big toe shifts towards the front. Take that step forward. Send the hips back. And you want there to be a little bit of space between your front and back foot so you're not in a tightrope. Really pressing into the feet here. And then find the twist, that flat back. to the twist. Again, honor the side. Each side is going to be different. This side I need a higher block. But that's in my body. So always figure out what's true to you and what you need. Exhale to a high plank. Pull the belly in. Stay right between your hands. Shoulders right under your wrists. Take 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Crunch knee. Right knee to elbow. Take it back. Left knee to elbow. Take it back. Right knee to elbow. Take it back. Left knee to elbow. Take it back. Full breath in. Lower all the way to the ground. Roll over. Set up for bridge. Press all 4 corners of your feet up. You can get your shoulder blades closer to one another. Interlace your fingers or just scoop your shoulders underneath you as you press into your feet. But just breathe. Tuck your chin. Get that space between the back of your neck. Just let the breath flow in and out. Come down on an exhale. Go right back up. 3 more. Keep pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Keep lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Keep grounding down towards the earth with the feet, the shoulders. Exhale, come down. 2 more. You can transition into wheel, but go up. Do what you can. Squeezing the arms towards each other. Just lift up, press down. Exhale, lower down. Go right back up, bridge or wheel. Three more breaths. Lower down. Grab the knees, rock side to side on the spine. Move into happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Ooh, bring the armpits towards the knees, or the knees towards the armpits rather. Press the heels up towards the sky. Pull on the feet as you pull the feet away from the hands. Happy baby, or happy dead bug. Bring your feet up towards the sky. Maybe sit right on your hands. We're going to lower down 30 degrees towards the floor. 60 degrees towards the floor. 90. Look at your toes. Inhale, send it back up. Lower 30. Lower 60. Lower 90. Lift. One more time, 30, 60, 90. Send one leg up and switch. Scissor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Curl the toes toward your face. 4, 3, 2, 1. Send them straight back up. Crunch fingers to toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach with your arms and legs. Get a big stretch, maybe a snow angel. Bring the knees in. Rock north and south. Come to a high boat. Again, heart towards the sky. Root down with your seat. Low boat. High boat. Low boat. High boat. 3 breaths. Low boat. High boat. Knees in. Get yourself to a downward facing dog again. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Get that side body stretch. Maybe roll out the ankle and the hip. Send it through. Half pigeon. And again, honor your bodies. If you need a pillow, a block underneath that right cheek, set it there so you can bring the earth closer to you and settle into the pose a little deeper. Notice if you're shifting more to the left or the right, just bring in that awareness as you find a fold. And a modified version of this is sitting on the ground and bringing that right ankle over your left knee. But the object is just to open up this right hip, send your breath into the right hip socket. And folding from the hips, not folding from the waist, folding from the hips, folding from way down there. Start to press into your hands. And flip that left toe, send that right knee back. And then switch sides, left leg goes up. Thread it through. And my left hip is in tight, so I'm going to block on this side. Gives me a little seat. sending my breath to this side, this hip. Bringing in the awareness of the difference between both sides. Honoring it is what it is. Passing into the hands here. Keep that left leg tucked and send the right leg out to the side. Tuck the right or the left foot into the right thigh. And bring the sides of the body up towards the ears. Reach up. Again, hinging from the hips. Ground down with your seat. And find fold over the legs. Looking up at the toes on an inhale. See if you can maybe surrender a little closer to the legs as you exhale. Let this be about the back. The release. The shoulders and the back over the leg. While equally getting that hamstring stretch in the legs. Up and then stacking the right over the left. Double pigeon. So right, foot goes right over the left knee. Again, crossing into your seat. Folding over the legs. And let it be about that release of the back. You're still getting that stretch in the glutes, the right glute, right thigh. But even when we're grounded down, we still need to find that release. Flex the feet or spread out the toes. Start to unravel. Kick the left leg out to the side. Tuck the right. Square your hips to the leg. Lengthen the spine and fold over. Find the shins, find the toes. And if you are very easily touching your toes, you can always bring a block on the bottoms of your feet and reach for the block. Or if you find that you want to stay in this pose a little longer, you can always see if as you get heavier and as you deepen the stretch, you start to bring the fingertips to the block. And give yourself that room to grow. Double pigeon. And if you find that your feet don't sandwich together, you can bring a block, your foot right on top of a block, or you can bring the block right under a knee, where it can have that place to rest when your legs don't quite sandwich together. Put hands behind you or in front. Just find a nice fold over the legs. in that awareness of each side, every sensation. Like, give it some attention. Right now, my left thigh is burning. I'm finding my edge. Seated forward fold. Unravel, bring both legs straight out in front. Remove any flesh in the way from you grounding into your seat. You can bring a little bend to the knees too to help the lower back. You can lengthen, hinge from the hips. Bring the rib cage towards your thighs. Let the head be last to drop. Then maybe you can decide if you can straighten the legs. Bring the crown of your head towards your toes. Again, the jawbone comes back towards the spine. Let this be a nice, juicy, releasing stretch for the back and the shoulders. Look at the toes. Fold over one more time. And come up, and come up the feet. And come to a shoulder stand. So this is an inversion. Your head, or your heart is going to be below your hips. There's a lot of different inversions you can do. You can go straight for shoulder stand and prop yourself up onto your arms. Or come to a waterfall. Place something right under your seat to support the hips, a little bit more restorative. Or wiggle the elbows up. You can also do legs up a wall. Try not to move your neck. Keep your chin nice and tucked. Belly pulls in. Tailbone descends. Just come to your upside down and invite in some rejuvenation. You give some love to your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your legs, your breath, your ability to move. And if the toes want to drop back to plow, you can send them over your body. Maybe they meet the floor. Bring your knees to your ears for deaf man's pose. Maybe there's a bind. Drawing your tailbone towards the ceiling. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, melt right back into the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Give the spine a little bit of a massage. Eventually dropping the legs over to the right side. Keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. Sometimes cactus arms are nice. Maybe the chin dips over to the left shoulder. Just start to breathe out and wash away, rinse out when you're not grounded. All of those things that get the best of you that you don't need, that tension, anger, doubt, gossip, whatever it is. When you're not in your true north and you're not grounded down in your best self, let it go. Expand with every breath. Take inventory of what you have and what you don't need and let it go. Shift back to center, maybe squeeze the knees in. Notice where any sensations are going on, any tingling, any tightness. Just send your breath there. Squeeze the knees in again. And drop the legs over to the opposite side. Keeping the shoulders nice and rooted down. Giving yourself permission to release the things that don't serve you. Give yourself permission to forgive yourself for those things. God, I used to not be a grounded person at all. I can lose my cool for sure. It is a practice. So let that shit go. Come back to center. Bring the palms of your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe hands on your belly or your chest. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Notice the energy of your body and anything else you might need to complete your practice. Ground down to stay strong, brave, kind. And our heart is open to all the possibilities, the endless possibilities coming our way. And showing gratitude for all that we have with an open heart. Forgiving ourselves of our mistakes. And loving ourselves for who we are. Just as we are. Shavasana. Deep rest. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a big stretch for your arms and legs and come back to our snow angel. Maybe a couple big stretches out. Ooh, roll over to one side. Give yourself a big smile to celebrate your practice, for showing up, for putting in the work. Bringing that awareness to our body, our mind, and our spirit, man. Push yourself up to a seat. We'll sit up nice and tall. Hands come to our heart center. Big breath in. Big breath out. Remembering to be kind, loving, humble, patient in all that we do and everyone we come across and be with. The light in me acknowledges and honors the light in each of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. As we all say namaste. Thank you so much. This is Power Yoga from the Harvest Concept. Again, my name is Amber Joy, and I will see you next time.